If you haven't been living under a rock for the past 2 years, then you've definitely came across DuckDuckGo. But what is DuckDuckGo? DuckDuckGo is an internet search engine that emphasizes protecting searchers' privacy and avoiding the filter bubble of personalized search results. What does this mean? Well, it means that when you type in anything in DuckDuckGo, let's say you type in restaurants near me, or you type in something like dog vets, or you type in is vaccination a bad thing, DuckDuckGo will simply provide you with the information or the search results based on the keywords that you've entered. It checks vet, it checks dog, it checks vaccines, are they good, are they bad, and it shows you answers or results based on those keywords. It has no relevance at all to the politics of your country, it has no relevance at all to the location where you are, and it definitely has no idea what your preferences are. Now, you might be surprised that this is something that needs to be done, but let me just tell you that when you enter anything inside of Google, it does the complete opposite. If you are someone who lives in Australia, you will get completely different results than someone who lives in the Middle East, than someone who lives in another Western country. If you're searching up information about vaccines or information about a religion, the results will differ depending on where you are and depending on what the government where you live in allows. This includes search results regarding alcohol, it includes search results regarding homosexuality or really big topics, and it also includes very silly stuff. For example, if you search up where a restaurant is, it will most likely on Google it will show you a restaurant that's close to your location, while in DuckDuckGo it will kind of crap its pants and it wouldn't even know where you are to show you any relevant results which you can benefit from. Right now I will show you a couple of those examples that I just mentioned, and you'll see for yourself how bad DuckDuckGo can really be when it tries to protect your privacy but also provide you with relevant search results. So here we have a DuckDuckGo page, and I am on DuckDuckGo. Let me just open a new page for you, and the first thing I'm going to search up is 5 stars hotels. Let's click on enter and see what we get. Now, as you can see, we are getting some search results here. Now, just for you to know, I live in Australia, but from what I'm seeing here, the search results are not in Australia. Let's click on the first result that we got, and we are going to zoom out, and as you can see, it's definitely not in Australia. So Australia's all the way over here, and I got a hotel somewhere near India, which shows you how inaccurate it is in actually providing you with good search results. Now, this is because it doesn't know where you are, it doesn't try to track you down, while Google would definitely try to track you down. Let's go ahead and move to Google and try and search up the exact same thing. So I'm going to copy 5-star hotels. I'm gonna go to Google just over here, and I'm using Safari, but I can search up Google just to make sure you can see that I am using Google, and I will simply paste the exact same results. Sorry, the exact same question, 5 stars hotels. We'll click on enter, and as you can see, we are getting some different results. So if we go back and we go back to the main page, we have Sheraton, Lucky Stars Hotels, and 5-star hotel. While over here we have Sky Suites Parramatta, Meriton Suites, Common at Sydney, and if you can't tell where this is, they're all in Australia. In fact, they're all in Sydney, and they're just a matter of 40 minutes away. Just to show you, I'm gonna go ahead and click on it, and I'll click on directions, and I will zoom out a little bit, and you can see that not just is it in Australia, but it's actually in Sydney, and it's about 40 minutes to where I live. There it is. So it's about 40 to 50 minutes from where I live. So it was very accurate at showing me results that are meaningful to me and not just results based on my keywords. Now let's try search something else up before we move forward. So again, let's open a new page, and whenever I search something up here, it is using Google. Let's say my dog has been hit by a car and I'm trying to find a vet for it. So I'm simply going to say dog vet, and I'm going to click on enter. Remember, we are using Google right now. As you can see, we got results of Parramatta, Cottage Animal Hospital, Great Western Animal Hospital. And let me just tell you, they are all in Sydney, and they're all a matter of 30 to 40 minutes away. Just to show you, I'm gonna click on the first one, and I'm going to click on direction. I don't need to click on directions. As you can see, they're all in Australia and they're all in Sydney. It shows me all of that, and they're all 30 minutes to 40 minutes away. So I will, in that scenario, I will definitely be able to save my dog and make sure that he's okay. Let's go to DuckDuckGo and try search the exact same thing. So I'm going to copy this, I'm going to move back to DuckDuckGo, and I'm going to paste it in my search bar over here, and I'm going to click on search. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, the home, the animal hospital, and I'm gonna go ahead all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to select the address. As you can see, the address is just shown over here. Let's go ahead and click on it. Now, I don't think this is in Australia. Actually, oh, it is in Australia. However, as you can see, so I live all the way in Sydney, and as you can see, the search results were all the way in Western Australia. So as you can see, it just does a horrible job at being practical. It does a horrible job at being able to show you where you are and showing you results that are relevant to your situation and that are relevant to you. You can actually make the situation a little bit better by typing in your location. So you can say dog vets in Sydney, and if I search this up, it will show me some information, hopefully, that are in Australia. Let's go ahead and click on this one, for example, vets and veterinary clinics in Sydney. So as you can see, it is showing me in Sydney, vets in Sydney again. And basically, it just showed me results that can actually be a little bit relevant to me, simply because I did type in Sydney. Now, if you're in an emergency, or if you're just someone trying to search something up, DuckDuckGo really honestly does a horrible job. Chrome just shows you an answer that's specific to you. It shows you what's relevant to you. Now, whether you're searching up something regarding religion, regarding science, regarding vaccination or education, it will again be relevant to you. And this is where the pros and cons come for DuckDuckGo and Chrome. If you're trying to live just a practical life, trying to go to a hotel or a vet, if you're someone who's traveling to a different country and you will need to go to different countries, or different locations, and you don't know, or you don't understand the maps there, then DuckDuckGo will honestly do a crap job, and I'll be very surprised if you even manage to go anywhere throughout your trip, only because it wouldn't even know where you are. So all your search results are not going to be practical, and they will not be relevant to the country that you're in. While Chrome, if you search up what can I do in France, or what can I do near me, it will straight away show you results relevant to you. Not just relevant to your location, but also based on your preferences and what you're usually searching up. If you're someone who loves fast food, Google will show you results that are related to fast food, while DuckDuckGo can show you something completely irrelevant, something that you will never do. For example, if you're Muslim and you only eat halal food, Chrome or Google will show you halal restaurants, while DuckDuckGo can show you something that you will never actually be able to attend, and it can even be in a different country. With that being said, there are some pros in DuckDuckGo that you will never find in Chrome. Because I keep saying Chrome, but it's Google. Because Google does track you down, because Google does know more about you than you know yourself, it traps you in a bubble to make you happy, to make you search more, to make you love Google. For example, if you're someone who lives in the Middle East and you search up information about the Middle East, you're going to find positive stuff. It will make you happy, you'll use Google more and more. While if you're someone who is an extremist or someone who really hates the Middle East and you search up on Google if the Middle East is a good place, you will find results that do confirm to your information and do confirm to what you already believe. This goes to every topic. If you're someone who really loves chocolate ice cream and you search up on Google chocolate ice cream, you will find so many benefits for chocolate ice cream. You will find why so many people love it or where you can buy it from. While if you search it up on DuckDuckGo, it will just show you information relevant to your keywords, whether they're bad or whether they are good. In other words, Google really does trap you, and it really does put you in a bubble of your own thoughts and your own information and knowledge. You're pretty much in an echo chamber where you're always hearing the exact same results, the exact same information, which do boost you and do make you feel like you're in the right position. This is definitely used in politics as well, and it's definitely used for like mass propaganda and to make you conform into specific ideas. So if you're someone who's searching up something regarding research, or if you're someone who's searching up some information that can be controversial, or some information where it hasn't been labeled as a fact yet, then DuckDuckGo is the way, because it will definitely show you research. It will show you things that can be different to what most people believe. While Google is much, honestly, a lot more practical. I would say that DuckDuckGo is not even usable when it comes to practicality or searching up things throughout your day, while Google definitely is. My advice: install both of them on your devices. I have Google and I have DuckDuckGo both installed on my mobile device. I use DuckDuckGo to search up things that are not really practical or that are not really needed to be efficient, such as some information about religion, school, stuff like that. While I use Google pretty much for everything else. If I'm trying to find the McDonald's near me, if I'm trying to search up how to get to the train station or anything like that, I will definitely use Google, and I would recommend you to do the same. Let me know if all of this really does ring a bell in your head. Would you start using DuckDuckGo now? Would you start using Google now? And what are you actually using right now? Let me know if all of this doesn't even matter. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good day.